And
you're not cooking.
Pork chop sandwiches.
What do you mean cannot hear us?
Shit. Get the fuck out of
Joy.
here. What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid
hear us?
idiot.
Why-
Fuck, we're all dead. Get
Joy.
the fuck out.
She's
Oh my
unmuted.
God. I know she's unmuted, but that's just her being unmuted.
And this is the normal 10% of the show.
Yes.
Let's get audio.
Now
Joel,
you
you
hear
can
me?
hear us.
Yeah, we
yes,
can
we can
hear
hear you.
Okay. Turns out you got to turn up the volume. Jeremy,
Crazy
your
how
hair
that
looks
works.
amazing.
Thank you. You like my hair?
I love it.
It's very nice.
Hi, Joel.
Hi.
Oh, what is
Very
it?
nice.
Oh, you're doing the virtual background. I love that.
Yes.
Don't give him the stick.
You know my dad?
You're not my dad. What's going on? You're not my
Oh,
dad.
mine sound okay? Am I fine?
Yeah, you
I got
sound
lots of
great.
questions for that.
Theme music.
Oh, I've been muted.
Day 73.
Day 73 of year 5.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What it feels
How's
like.
everybody
Hi,
doing? Look at Pat. Pat
What's
Piper.
Hey.
Sitting there being all pat
What's
like.
up? What's up, everybody?
Hi, Pat Piper.
I'm just working on my final project for my virtual master's class.
Do tell. What now?
So I'm
We're telling right?
third class in for my master's, and it's leadership and marketing. So we're putting together a final project for the Freedom of Information Act.
FISA.
So
Wow.
yeah.
Huh.
So that's about all I got right now. That's what I got. That's what I
I
got.
don't even have any questions about that one. Well, I do. Why are you getting your master's?
So I don't know. So I can be smarter. So I can go teach.
Uh-huh. You would be
Aha.
a good teacher.
Because you can't do, so teach. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because I can't do anymore. So I need to teach.
That's pretty awesome though. That's pretty awesome though. How long have you been doing that?
This is my third. So like, and you know, what's awesome is like, I couldn't be more stupid in doing this. Like, so I'm not paying attention to anything like what classes I should be taking, how long the classes are. The first class I signed up for was 8 weeks. And I thought, oh, this is how it goes. It's 8 weeks. And then the second class I signed up for was 16 weeks. And it was marketing ethics. And I had no idea what I thought, oh, this will be funny. Marketing ethics. Ha ha. And oh my God, it was the most amazing class. We studied all these different philosophers and their ways of solving moral dilemmas. And then the rest, like 8 weeks was, he would give us a case study and then we would apply the case study to these different, Aristotle had an arrow and Kant had a certain way of, and Rawls had a certain way, and Mills had a certain way, and we'd put it through all those filters, and then we would, the output would be all of these solutions. Like, here's what you need to do. Here's what you should do. Here's what you should do. And then we'd pick the best answers out of all of that. And then the final is, and oh my God, this applies to life more than ever, which is agape, which is, have we treated everyone with decency and respect, regardless of anything? And then how do we make sure this never, ever happens again? And so I love that last part. How do we make sure this never, ever happens again?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
great. And now I'm doing leadership and marketing, and I'm sitting in a class where a bunch of people I used to work with at one time or another are standing in front of me and teaching me how I should be, which is fucking weird.
Hard for you.
That is weird, man.
So
That is weird, man. Well, it sounds like not like you jumped on this because of the staying at home and everything, but show's over. His goals are better than the goals I've been working on.
Yeah.
Isn't your goal still to finish Tiger King, Jeremy? Yeah.
I'm still 2 episodes from finishing. So
Have you met Jeff Lowe yet? There, Jeremy.
Just did.
He's the worst. He's a real piece of work. They're all just the horrible trash humans, but you can't stop watching.
Horrible trash humans. Have you guys watched 3rd season of Ozarks?
Not
yet.
Man, oh, I loved it. It was fantastic. I blew
up
through it in a day.
So my wife and I were talking about it because she's catching up. She never watched it before, and I never recommended it to her because she didn't like Breaking Bad, and I'm like, this is a less optimistic version of Breaking Bad.
Thank you. Wow. That's what I said.
Well, because she was like, well, how's it less optimistic? Well, I'm like, well, with Breaking Bad, you had characters intersecting. You had Jesse, who was, at the lowest he could have been at the start in terms of like drug addict, all this stuff, and his arc went up. And then you had Walter, who his arc went the opposite way, where he was a good human being. He had cancer. He's doing things for moral reasons and just kept getting worse. So I'm like, in Ozark, they're all horrible human beings getting worse. Like, oh, okay. I'm like, there isn't maybe than the kids, but they're even kind of assholes. But
yeah.
So I'm like, that's the difference. Like, and you didn't like Breaking Bad, so I was surprised that she likes this, but it's a good show.
Yeah, it's solid.
And rewatching, I feel so bad for that preacher. Oh my God, he just got.
Oh God, damn! Like just, poor bastard.
Guy. Yeah, he's the only good one who, even then, was like, it's a little crazy, but
yeah.
I still need.
You guys
to
like watching sad things?
3.
I don't know.
Right now, no.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'm always down for something gloomy and sad.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I watched Contagion. I could not fucking wait to watch.
Why did you do that?
Because I don't. There's something wrong with me. But I will tell you, it's amazing, like how accurate that movie is. I mean, they talk about social distancing in that movie, and the everything's on a super, times 10 fast forward on how things, roll out. Because I think it was like day 30 and half the world was dead. And
was that Ebola? Was that what that was?
No, it was a pig bat virus. I always make the joke, like whenever there's a new virus, I said it's because somebody like fucked a bat and the bat bit somebody while that person was fucking that bat. And now we've got,
I don't like it there.
We've got COVID-19. That's what's going on.
So the bat bites someone while they're being fucked?
Yeah, like that. Not the movie.
Because the bat's into that.
No. But in this scenario,
because you got to take the kink up. There's got to be some biting.
So it's just vampire. It's just a vampire show, is what you're saying.
It's just a vampire show.
Vampire porn.
Yeah.
The Ebola one. That one was Outbreak, wasn't it?
Oh,
was that also a made up one?
Contagion's based on Hot Zone, I believe.
Yeah, but then
I think Hot Zone
Outbreak was the
based
monkey
on
one.
Outbreak was the monkey one, and actually Outbreak is based on Hot Zone.
Oh, that's the one.
I read Hot Zone, and I don't care much for Outbreak. Contagion's the one that's like.
Is that the one with Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And Jude
that's the
Law
one I haven't seen.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Yeah, Soderbergh directed. It's great.
Everything's great.
Everything's great. As he's crying, everything's great.
It's so good. Nothing wrong with crying. Nothing wrong with getting sad. Nothing wrong with watching sad stuff, if it helps.
No.
If I could add my 2 cents on Contagion, I haven't watched it recently, but I watched it when it first came out, and it felt sort of like government propaganda to me. It felt like, wow, this wrapped up so nice and neatly, and the government and the scientists did such a good job of taking care of this. It just felt sort of like an ad to me.
Yeah, no, and that's very true. But I do like I've stopped watching news now, but I'm like, guys, watch Contagion, because when they're doing news, when they're doing press announcements, there's no fucking president up there. it is scientists and doctors, and that's when this first started, and I can't believe it feels like it's been 6 years, but I think it was 3 weeks ago. My wife was like, "Oh, Trump's doing a presser," and I'm like, if there's not a scientist or doctor speaking, I don't want to fucking hear anything that comes out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it is funny though, when I was watching Contagion, I was like, okay, so the role of Trump is played by Jude Law in here, where he's giving false hope on things and he's a shyster, and the role of, but yeah, I mean, to your point, it does wrap up nicely. And like I said, everything's on like this super fast forward, everything. It's like a teenage after school special where, at the beginning of the first hour, kid becomes horribly addicted to drugs, and at the end of the second hour, he's completely recovered and back to normal with the family. It's like, hey, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So did you guys watch the Hot Zone miniseries that was on National Geographic? I think it was last fall.
No.
Okay, it's very, very good. Highly recommended. Has Juliana Margulies, Topher Grace. I enjoyed it. I think it was only like 5 or 6 episodes. It's 6 episodes. I'm looking at IMDb, Joy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I watched it
last
on
year.
Hulu.
Wow.
But yeah,
well,
it's
it would
recent.
be on Disney, wouldn't it? Because Disney owns National Geo, Disney Plus.
Might be.
I don't know if it would be on there, but everyone partake of all their streaming.
That's right.
Well, that's a dude's real name, Robert Wisdom. Wow, that's a lucky name.
You got to be an actor with a name like that.
He was in Prison Break. Okay. Topher Grace.
Yes, he's the earnest scientist that tried to warn them all.
Is that right?
I don't know what to think of Topher.
Lots of promise with that guy. Lots of promise.
Why don't you like Topher?
Why don't I like Topher?
Douchebag.
Yeah.
Because his name is Topher?
He didn't.
Now, that's a cool nickname for
his real name is Christopher, and he's decided that he'd go by the Why not just call himself Fur?
Oh, that is douchey. Never mind.
Fur.
What an asshole.
Just call himself Fur.
I'm Fur. I'm
What a
Ist.
dick.
I'm the IST. Ist. I'm the Ist. Ugh.
You got anything other than you don't like the way he truncates his name?
I'm fine with the guy.
I don't know. He does seem douchey. Like, he always plays characters that are just arrogant.
It's true. Very true.
I mean, I never watched, what was it? That 70s show? I never watched that, but he was in one of the Spider-Mans. He's been in a lot of little things, and he's never played a guy that you're like, oh, I like him. He's cool.
It's true.
So, which I'm sure he's not that way. It's just,
and he does seem to be suited to that type of role. I'll give you that.
Even in the Ocean's movie, he was in one of the Ocean's movies. He was,
Oh yeah, he's in the first one, and he plays a douchebag that they
himself.
like knowingly, say this guy's a douchebag.
I had a Topher for a friend my freshman year in college. It maps. It checks out.
Well, that goes
In
with my
fairness,
theory.
my
Statistically,
brother's
sound.
name is Christopher, and my parents called him Stoff, which I always
Oh.
loved.
Stop.
Well, I mean that
Stoff is cool. Topher is a little bit too much, but
Staph is close to a staph infection, though. So
exactly.
maybe that
Well,
works.
yeah. I mean, he is infectious.
I've always had the theory that Jasons are the most average of all people. Like, no, that's not a bad thing. It just is. Like, any Jasons I've known, they're good. They're nice. They're not great.
They're
not
okay.
awful. They're just,
3.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, they're right down the middle. Actors, I name Jason actors. They're just right down the middle. Sudeikis, he's funny. He can act all right. And there you
okay.
go.
There you go.
And then Chads are just the worst, but that's a different.
Chads are the worst. Don't get me started on Chads and Tods.
I'm trying to think of what. Oh, I did. I had a fun hangout with friends last night. That was good.
Oh yeah,
We did an impromptu. Hey, let's drink and do Zoom. Like, hey, that's nice.
That's always fun.
It's more helpful than you'd imagine. You think like, it's nothing, but it is kind of nice.
We're doing a team happy hour at 3:00 this afternoon because it was our regularly scheduled monthly happy hour anyway, and so now instead of doing it at a scary dive bar, we will do it on Microsoft Teams. Yes,
your scary home bar.
Yep, scary home bar.
So now here's a new problem: is running out of alcohol, and the ridiculous laws around alcohol delivery and shipment. Like, I can't get anything here. Like, I go on my Kroger, they'll sell stuff, but they won't deliver it because there's laws about shipping alcohol to domestic areas. Like, like they'll ship it back and forth between stores, but not at home. Like in every state or counties within states, all have dumb rules. I'm like, this is maybe this will be the impetus to change.
Maybe our city, or Liberty up here, the town up here, they have temporarily relaxed all. So basically, restaurants, if you get delivery or takeout, you can take beer, wine, cocktails.
Oh, nice.
It's all deliverable now. But the press release did say that would stop being in effect the moment everybody got to leave their house again. But yeah, for right now, you're hankering for somebody's specialty cocktail, they will deliver it.
Because we can't, like here in Ohio, you can't. Grocery stores can't sell liquor over a certain volume. Like it's like 20% or something like that.
Are your liquor stores not open?
They're open, but they don't deliver. And I don't really feel like going in one. They actually, I don't know that they're open. They're not, they may be a non-essential business. So I think it just depends on them.
They're
essential.
They're very essential.
Oh yeah.
I haven't looked, but they're essential to me because I looked at my bourbon count and I'm like, oh man, another one down.
Go do like I did, buy, 20 bottles of wine at Aldi.
Yeah, we got with the wine. Sometimes I just want something different.
I'm still hoarding the wine, Jeremy.
I'm buying. God damn it! I have to look at. Stockyards. Stockyards has got a special little thing set up, and so once a week I order a bunch of beer and wine from them, and then go pick it up. They have a back door, and I walk in. It's really fucking something out of a movie. Like I walk in, and I walk in, and there's a woman there with gloves and a mask on, and they've got a little makeshift table, and she brings up my order, and she puts it in a box, and she hands it to me, and I take it from her because I've already paid for it, and put it in the car.
What is Stockyard?
Stockyards
like
Brewery,
It's where Golden Ox is, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they need this. They need this sign. I'll have to go through my photos and find it. But Robin's grandma used to have this painted goose, this wooden goose that was up on her wall in the laundry room. A painted goose, and it had a blue heart, and inside the blue heart it said "Backdoor friends are best."
Oh boy, was it winking at the same time? Some face.
Yes. Also had a tea towel that had two pigs doing it, and it said "making bacon." But
I mean, I can't be any better than that. I did a corn dog illustration where he's looking over behind his. Like over his shoulder with an okay symbol and a wink, because he has a stick up his butt, So I am no better than anyone else, so I can't judge. It originally had a little dollop of ketchup coming out of the stick, but that grossed people out a little bit too much.
Oh, I like that. Just breaking them in. Just breaking in the corn dog.
Oh my god.
Virgin dog. Blaine, we should see what Joel's up to.
Yeah, Joel's just hanging out with his cars.
Yeah, I was sick last weekend.
Well, luckily it was just last weekend.
Yeah, it's better now. But it was Saturday. I always lay in the bed and couldn't move. I don't know. 39.7 degrees. That's
do you think
about 103.46 Fahrenheit.
Wait,
That's
hold up.
I was down.
Did you, are you a Corona survivor? Is
Yeah,
I don't
what
know.
we're finding out?
Yeah, I don't know.
There
But it was better the next day. The next days was already getting better.
Oh my
That's
God.
That you might have had a mild case or something.
I wanna live the Gerhold life where maybe
Yes.
I get 103 and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what this is, but I'll
Damn.
take some NyQuil and go to bed and it'll be all good.
better tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God, it's better now.
Yeah.
that's good.
So Monday, I had 2 days of two sick days, and after that I worked again in home office.
Is that your son? He does not sound happy.
Yes, he's very tired and cranky.
He's just expressing what we're all feeling. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've heard lots of cranky children today on my meetings. It has been
the longest year of a day ever.
Yep. It has. It has. I'm trying to find this backdoor friends.
The cabin that I used to stay at when I was growing up in outside in Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. That was the backdoor doormat. Was backdoor guests are best.
Okay, well then, all right. So that's because this was in Iowa. So there's got to be some sort of. It's got to be like a regional
It
saying or
auto-completed
something.
for me when I looked it up. I put in backdoor guest and our best sign auto-completed. So clearly it's something people look for.
It's a big thing. It's the new White Rock. You don't have to put the White Rock out in front of your house. You just put the backdoor guests are best.
Are you saying it's a new hobo sign kind of thing?
Yeah. No, it's the we're down to clown.
What
sign.
would the hobo symbol be for backdoor guests are best? You know how they have they would write on fence posts and stuff
Well, I think in your case it's a corn dog with a stick.
Yeah. I think it's just where they already have a tear in the back of their pants. They just tear it through a little bit more for a little
it should
flap.
just be a little
Just
wink.
a little
It should
flap.
just be a open eye and a winky eye.
Oh God.
Oh, I hope your daughter's not hearing this.
Anyone watch Community?
Oh yeah.
It could just be their school symbol, the anus pluribus or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's the backdoor guest.
I love who's the guy who the thin bald haired guy who plays like the principal where he
played Craig Pelton. What's his name in real life?
He's got the
He wrote the way back.
there was an episode where he's got a map out of different how the college is going to expand. And he goes, "Why do you have all these other areas these bathrooms, public bathrooms circled?" And he goes, "Never mind."
Like, why do you have? I was like, "Why are there thumbs up all over on these public bathrooms?" Those aren't thumbs. Those
aren't thumbs.
That's a good one to watch if no one's watched it for binging. Get into some Community.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I haven't looked at the news in a while. This is a bad idea. I'm getting out of
Don't do that.
Yeah, it is a bad idea.
I didn't realize that Adam Schlesinger died. That's sad. I like Fountains of Wayne a lot.
Who's that?
He was a singer writer for Fountains of Wayne. Also did all those songs for That Thing You Do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Died of COVID.
Sucks.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. I think I saw the name and I didn't connect him with oh yeah, Fountains of Wayne. Oh yeah, he did all the music for That Thing You Do, and he's done a lot of other musical stuff. But
wow,
COVID. There's going to be more and more. It's going to get real sucky, and it's never the people you want.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem.
The horrible people seem to just will themselves to live through hatred or something. I don't know what it is. It's not fair. Where'd Jeremy go? Oh,
I'm here. It dropped me off, but I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
Our Google Fiber internets has been very poor, so I don't know what's up with that. I think the Wi-Fi has never been good on it. I ordered a new router that should be here on Sunday.
What'd you get?
A
Did you get one of the mesh ones? The mesh
yeah, one of the.
networking? Yeah.
No, I didn't get like an Eero, but I got one of those beam forming like Nighthawk AC 1750. So it's
That sounds like an
like
airplane.
it looks like an airplane.
Oh, yeah, I like the Arrow. We got that a year ago because my Airport Express just couldn't.
That
handle
was
it
just
anymore.
too rich for my blood.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's really nice setup. We have the hub and then 2 plug-in spots. It's pretty nice. But we have 5 people in the house, so
Yeah.
it was worth spreading out.
I think what it is, I've got all these smart devices on the network now, and so I'm going to leave them on the built-in Wi-Fi and then just make a new Wi-Fi network for interneting.
I can't believe it's surprising. I thought Google Fiber was like the shit. Like everyone always like, it's the best.
Oh, it is, but the Wi-Fi that's built into its router is terrible.
Oh, so you're getting killed somewhere?
Yeah.
Spectrum's going to be
Have you ever seen the movie
internet.
Brick? Sorry.
Brick?
Yes. Yeah. That's a great
Michael,
movie.
You've never seen Brick. You where you are right now looks like the office of I can't remember what was the kid's name.
Well, I
who
know
was-
the actor's name is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but
No. But the guy who plays who always dresses in black and who's got the cane.
yeah. That's a good movie. That's Ryan Johnson's one of his first
It's
movies.
a fantastic movie. But anyway, where you are, you got to check it out because hey, it's a great movie. And then you'll see the office that he's in the basement, and it looks like where you're sitting right now, which is funny.
It's on Netflix.
Whose office?
Oh,
office
hang on.
looks like
I got it. So the movie Brick is about it's a brilliant concept, which is it's this kind of film detective noir set in I think California or something.
Yeah, it's high school based, which is crazy.
But it's written very much like a kind of 40s, 50s, and the way they talk. And
Lucas
there
Haas,
is-
that's right.
yeah, Lucas Haas is the guy,
Yeah.
and he plays. What is his? Oh, the Pin.
Yeah.
That's his name, and so he's like one of the mobster, and he's a big heroin dealer, and he is in the basement of his family house that is kind of wood paneling, and he's got this it's all completely clear except for this really big desk that he sits behind, and then there's this great scene where they go upstairs and have breakfast that this like totally clueless mother is just like making cookies and lemonade for friends, and it's a great movie.
I have to see if I can find it.
I think it's on Netflix. I need to check. Ba-boom. And nope. What? It was?
Left on March 30. No, I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I know I saw it somewhere. Cheese and brick. Yeah. Well, we got real boring.
Yeah, God, sorry, I really brought the whole house down with the whole brick thing.
Jeremy
Sorry.
looks like he's working.
It's that,
Jeremy's-
one of those, intermittent lulls in a conversation.
Yes.
What happened? Jeremy looks like
Oh.
he's working, or is that what?
No.
Oop.
Looking for that backyard goose.
What?
Backyard goose.
Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, did you drop?
Yeah, it got wonky again. I got a thing that said your internet connection is unstable.
Oh, I love that. That's my favorite message to get.
Yeah, no, I was just getting ready to go into the goals portion of the show.
You just need to nurture your internet a little bit better so it doesn't feel so just
Yeah,
Water it some more. Feed it Cheese Whiz.
yes, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I was going to explain to Pat that at the end of every daily quarantine show, we try to figure out what's our goal for maybe the next.
Oh,
Oh, geez, seriously.
Jiminy
I don't wanna
Christmas,
see his
what
dis-
the fuck?
You froze
That's his
up.
face.
Okay, goals.
That is exactly what you looked like.
Yeah, let's all freeze.
Wow.
I don't know what just happened, but wow.
Speak quickly before you freeze again. It's terrifying.
What are your goals for the weekend? Go.
I'm going to put down mulch.
The great
I'm
mulching.
super excited. I got a fucking pergola coming to the house next week that I'm going to assemble so I can get out of my basement, get some vitamin D, and not get any more melanoma to be removed from my body so I can sit outside safely and work.
That happened recently?
What's that?
Did you have something removed? Something?
Yeah,
cancer-related?
I had my second melanoma
geez.
removed about 3 months ago. So
My gosh.
I'm on the 6-month watch list now, and just had a biopsy on my leg that turned out to be negative, which was good. So, I don't know. What am I? I'm going to play. I got Switch. Jeremy, you have Switch, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sing and I have been playing Nintendo Aces, Mario Aces, which I love. And I keep on buying additional games that I've yet to play yet, but it's now become my new security blanket in knowing that I've got a lot of Switch games to play.
If you're going to get one game, get Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
That's
Yeah,
a
the Zelda game.
It is
Okay.
unbelievable.
I
So
have Mario Kart. I got I want to get like something called Splatoon or something.
Mhm.
That's a first person kind of fun shooter, looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got Mario. It's the one where you build different puzzles for the other person to go through and
yeah.
Maker?
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Mario Maker.
Yeah. So based on Paul's face, I've disappointed him in all of those selections.
No. We have all those. Those are good.
But what's the name of the one? Breath
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. Okay. Oh, it's the Zelda game. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's fantastic. It's easy to get immersed for 12 to 15 hours at a time.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you need this time too.
All sorts of weird purchases. I downloaded at the Y we would do Les Mills classes, and now we can't do that, so we downloaded.
Is he the brother of Olin Mills?
No.
Okay.
No. And so we've been doing those work. I downloaded it on Roku, and so we've been doing those classes down in the basement, which has been interesting. I'm in love with the New Zealand woman that shouts at me from the TV. So as soon as this all clears up, my niece is getting married in New Zealand in November, so I'm going to find that woman and propose to her immediately as soon as I see her. So, we gotta. These are some new and interesting times. I've made some big life choices in the past 2 weeks of being at home, and so that's how it's going to go.
Polygamy. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. So that is that's it's not super sexy, but that's
goal is polygamy.
I will tell you, this has made the normal seem like the sweetest cherry nectar I've ever tasted. So I look forward to mowing the lawn and raking leaves and putting down mulch because it feels normal. God, I got like serious and a little emotional right there, and then
I know.
Killed it. God,
I had to kill it. Yeah,
You had
I've
to
been
kill
some- Oh, jeez, Joel.
Yes,
Goals for the weekend.
Goals. So tonight we will watch some TV, perhaps the final of Magicians. One or Westworld. But I'm actually watching two at the moment, and then we are sewing some masks. We need some
yeah.
for the
Good.
And I think I'm spending some time with the girls, which are
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Mike, goals.
Well, today from Amazon, a box arrived that contained a bathroom ceiling fan. And so I'm going to be swapping out our non-functional bathroom ceiling fan with this one. So I get to go up into the attic with all the fiberglass and dust and wires willy-nilly and try to install a ceiling fan for our bathroom, which will be most noticed in the summer months, most likely. But, I always love a bathroom with a ceiling fan. It's just
Agreed.
such a good
No one wants to hear their own bathroom noises.
That's
that
when
clearly.
you know you've really made it.
Looking for bathroom ceiling fans, I noticed that there's this huge emphasis on how quiet they are.
I don't want
Why
that.
does anybody want their bathroom fan to be so quiet?
No.
We want a concealing noise. But
They ought to bundle ceiling fans with aerosol like room where why not do a bundle? Yeah, ours is dying too in our bathroom. We need to. I dread we can't turn it off because if we turn it off, it takes forever to come back on. It makes like all these noises like like a dying cat. So like we can never turn off this fan because if it dies, I'm not going in the attic to fix this thing. Because you have to do all hook up the tube that vents it out, right? Unless it's just going straight into the attic, I guess.
No,
That's not good.
That's not advisable.
No.
No one goes up there. Who knows? There's probably someone living up there. Spider-Man. And by that I mean a guy that eats spiders. But
the Spider-Man from the Cure song
Yes.
was up there.
Yeah.
On Candy Straight.
that's a good goal. So there's two get busy doing shit right now, and then another get busy being a parent and watching stuff. That's not bad.
Joy. What is your goal?
Well, I'm currently in a GIF war. I'm kind of kicking ass. I want to win that. I'm doing only Kylo Ren gifts, and the other guy's already straying. Like he's going to the office, gifts. Straight Kylo. I feel like I'm winning. And I got to color my hair tomorrow. Great gift. So,
You are totally living your best life then, right?
lots going on over here. Maybe one day I'll have a bathroom ceiling fan.
Paul.
What about you, Jeremy?
Oh, I got nothing. Hey, Paul. I'm Paul.
I mean, I don't want to say work stuff. I have to mow the lawn.
Yeah.
I just need to get that done.
Yeah,
And make sure
you
the
had
lawn-
like
and
a
hope
half
that the-
hour to tee
I
up
hope
the
that the-
answer, Paul, and now you're like, you're racking your brain.
Nothing.
Come
I got
on,
nothing.
man.
I'm listening to people. That's why. No, I have to make sure the lawnmower works. I am an awful homeowner human being, and I don't winterize whatever that means. So I just take out the lawnmower at the end of the year and hope that it works. And probably won't work, and it'll probably be rusted out or something. And whatever. Then I'll just use scissors. But which I don't like mowing the lawn because it just means my allergies are going to get worse, and I'm going to feel like I'm dying, and then I'll think that I have COVID, and then a day later, I'll be like, oh, I'm okay again.
Jeremy,
That's
you
Jeremy Joel.
gotta end this. You gotta end this on a high note, man. I just got pretty suicidal. That's when allergies come in, and I'll feel like shit, and I'll probably get COVID. But who's next?
Well, I'm gonna watch somebody else mow my lawn. How's that?
There you go.
Aren't you
All
good?
gonna mow it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Paul come over and mow it. It's gonna be great. And gosh, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot planned for this weekend. Just gonna be, trying not to die. How's that for you, Pat?
Why don't you play your little? Ah, man, let's go after that shit. Come on.
Step off.
That's this. No, I got this one.
Step off! Step off! You don't want none of this!
You just take your shit and you take it and you put it in a bag and you just take it to the shit store.
That's right.
All your shit. Just take your shit and take it to the shit store.
This one's just for Joy.
You're not cooking. Yeah, dude.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck!
Yeah, I
Rob's
know.
dead. Get the fuck out!
I got
So good.
a spot over here on the. I need. Okay, so my new
Perfect.
goal is cleaning the mixing board so that it doesn't do that.
There you go.
That was amazing. For testing.
All right. Well, that does it for the Friday free for all, I suppose. So we'll do this again next week. I missed the Pat Piper energy. Oh my God.
Thank you for the invite. It
Yeah, you bet.
came at a good time. So
Good.
All right.
Gina,
Good to see you guys.
Yep. Good to see you too.
All right. Bye.
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 Wow.